2, 1. Link them up. No. Oh, thank God for that. Morning folks, how are we all doing? Had a bit of a panic then. If you've been following my channel and my socials, you'll know I've been having issues with my Interceptor Elvis. One of the problems being starting, which is what I was worried about just then when it wouldn't start. But that was down to me. Me being a muppet because my side stand was down. Duh. Right, if you want to know what's been going on with Elvis, stick around and I'll explain. Right, good morning folks, how are we all doing? Once again. As I say, I've been having issues with Elvis. Now we're at the beginning of November and back at the end of September I went to go to work on Elvis, I always do, and he wouldn't start. Hit the starter and it went beep, beep, then it fired. Great, got the bike outside, went back in, finished getting ready for work, come back out, bike won't start. Put the bike away. Luckily Mrs. Grumps was home so I could borrow her car. Went off to work. When I had time then I decided to investigate what was going on. Notice the starter motor was very lazy turning over at first, then not at all. I thought battery. So tested the battery and yes, it was down on power. Okay. Chuck it on charge. Within an hour of going on charge, my charge was saying fully charged. 12.5, 13 volts, whatever it was. Oh, okay. Take the battery off charge, put a tester on it. It's still down on power. I can't remember what it was, like 10, 11 volts. That don't seem right. Put it back on charge. Left it on for quite a few hours. Test it again, still down. Okay, battery's knackered. Order a new battery. Folks, I should point out here that the issue was not the battery, as I first thought it was. Well, it was down a little bit on power. The issue was my battery charger. That was faulty. It was saying the battery was fully charged when it wasn't. It wasn't charging properly at all. So I had to replace my battery charger as well. More expense. My fault for not checking again. Assuming things without double checking. Double check your facts. Right, sorry about that. Back to the video. Motobat battery off eBay. 77 of your finest British pounds, which hurt the pocket somewhat. New battery arrives, put it on, exactly the same. Now I'm getting annoyed. Next step. I checked the starter solenoid. No power coming out the starter solenoid. There we go. Problem number 2. Order a new starter solenoid. That was like 50 quid or something. I think that had to come from India. At the same time I ordered new relays because I know the relays can be faulty on Royal Enfields, they're known for it. I have replaced them before in the past, but I thought what the hell, they're not expensive. Get some new relays, which I also ordered. Unfortunately, they never turned up. I had hassles with a courier claiming they'd attempted delivery twice, then they said they delivered and in truth they hadn't. Got a refund in the end. So anyway, starter relay arrived. I promptly ordered 3 new solenoids from Hitchcock's. These are the upgraded ones, which they say are far better than the originals. Oh, and they weren't cheap, like 40-50 quid for 3, but hey ho, what the hell. Let's say, new starter solenoid arrives. Now that's an absolute nightmare to fix. It's underneath the battery tray on the bike. And to get the battery tray out is a right faff. Trust me, it's like an hour's work. So, got to it, got the starter solenoid, solenoid, ready to come out, and I discovered there's a broken wire on one of the connectors, caused by corrosion. Because like many main electrical components on the Enfield, they put them in full range of the back tyre, throwing up all the muck. Not a very sensible place to put it, but hey ho. So I thought, oh well, while I'm here, we'll put the new solenoid in, and I effected a repair on the cable, wiring, put a new connector on, put it all back together. Ignition was playing up. Sometimes it came on, sometimes it didn't. Oh, what the? What's going on now? Well, this is really starting to wind me up now, because I don't like electrics at the best of times. Then I got no ignition at all. Check all the fuses. Nope. Waiting for the new relays to arrive. Put them in. Nope. Still no ignition. Fiddle about with the ignition wires, checking there was nothing broken. Nope, everything seems fine. At this point, I've just about had enough. Like I say, I don't like electrics. They're not my thing. I'm not very good with them. I need somebody with a better knowledge than I. Contacted a mate of mine. Any chance you can have a look at it, mate? Yeah, no worries. So we got bike round to his place, and he promptly started work on it, having a nosy through. The ignition fault was down to me. Hands up, I screwed up, I fucked up. When I put the new connector on, it went on fine, but it should have had a clip to hold it into the other half of the connector, and it didn't, so it came loose. That's all it was. A loose connection, caused by me. So he resolved that issue for me. Checked everything, yeah, we got power going through the solenoid, etc. Starter motor, looks like the starter motor seized, he said. Oh, great. Now, at the moment, you cannot get starter motors in the UK unless they're second hand. It's order from India. They're like 100 to 150 quid depending where you get them from. Right now, that is a bit of an awkward situation to be in. As you may know, Mrs. Grumps is out of work at the moment due to M&P's closing back in August. And she sounds only work, so money's a little bit tight. I also need a new back tyre for the KTM, which I had to buy. Because I need at least one bike on the road for work. So anyway, my mate Si, absolute genius that he is, managed to get the start motor out. Now why is this van driving up my backside? It's 20 limit. I'm actually a little bit over that, and he's up my tail. He can wait. Yeah, sorry about that. So I managed to get the starter motor out, which was not easy. There was a bucket load of Loctite on the bolts. He pulled the starter motor apart and discovered it was a right mess inside. There was corrosion, the little bushes that work the starter motor, not bushes, brushes, sorry. They were seized, 2 of them out of 4 were seized on the springs, seized on the out position, not in, or in, not out. The wrong way anyway. There was a chewed up screw in there. It's like, has somebody been at this before? I'll stick up some photos of what he discovered. Right, so he managed to unseize the 2 brushes, checked all the bearings, everything was fine. There was also a cracked magnet in there as well, which he amazingly managed to repair. Put it all back together, start motor works perfect, bench start it, great. Put it back in the bike, it's locking up. Very odd. It appears the starter motor is not dead straight. When you put it back together, you got to jiggle it a little, but eventually you got it going. Oh, fantastic. He phones me, hey, check this out. Over the phone, I hear the bike fire up and run. He's like, oh, fantastic, thank you, mate. You're an absolute genius. Well pleased. I'll be round in the morning. Then I get a message, problem, bike won't start. What? It's cranking over, but it's not firing. Oh, great. Is the pump going? Yep. Fuel pump's running, no problem. Switch on the ignition, fuel pump runs. Use the kill switch, no fuel pump. Oh, Very odd. It's still cranking over. You hit the kill switch, it don't crank over. Kill switch back on, no pump. But it does turn over. Well, that's very odd. That's alright, I got a diagnostic tool at home, which I can bring round, we'll plug it in. See if any faults fly upon it, we'll go from there. Well, that was overnight. He decided he'd had enough. Went back to it, had a good look. Now on, as you sit in the bike, on the right hand side of the bike, where the battery box bolts in, there's a little sensor. A tip over sensor. It's basically a sensor that if the bike falls over or you drop the bike, it cuts the fuel pump in the engine. That was loose. And because it was loose, it got moved while the battery box was being pulled in and out. So the tip over sensor was saying the bike's on its side. When it wasn't, it was upright. Yes, something really stupid. But he managed to suss that out, got the tip over sensor back where it should be, bolted everything down, and away we go! We're back up and running. Oh, she's up and running, back on the road, absolutely fantastic. Si, you're an absolute genius, mate. Really appreciate what you've done for me. Absolute star, man. So Elvis is back up and running. Where do we go from here? That's the question. Do I carry on with Elvis? Because we've replaced just about everything. Battery, relays, starter solenoid, starter motor's been refurbished. You know, everything's been gone through. So do I say, no, I'll keep him? I hope for the best. Do I give it a couple of months to see how the reliability goes? I really can't afford an unreliable bike. Or do I chip him in and buy something else? That's the question. Just watching the lights. There we go. Now the answer to that question, I don't know. At the moment, I honestly don't know. Oh, it's a great bike, I love riding him, he's great fun. He's not quick or anything, but I didn't buy him for that. If I want to go fast, I'll buy a fast bike. It's just annoying when you've got an unreliable machine and you're not sure when it'll break down. Or if it'll break down. So this is something I'm going to have to seriously consider. Do I stick with a bike I know? As I say, bet the devil you know, and having replaced just about everything possible on the electrics. In theory, theory's a wonderful thing, it shouldn't cause me a problem. Or do I say, fuck it, and trade him in for something else? Of course the question would be, what do I trade him in for? Knowing full well that the bike is on finance, so whatever I trade him in for, I'm going to lose money on him. They're not going to give me the true value of the bike, as it were, because obviously they have to sell it on. I live in the real world. I don't believe that just because the bike is actually worth £4 or whatever, I will get £4 for it, because obviously they may need to make a profit. Plus, of course, it means I'm taking on a bike I don't know. At least I know this one. Like I say, I have no idea on that one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. For today, it's a test ride. See how he performs, see if he works okay. See if we have any more issues. I think we'll just go from there. Keep an eye on the channel, you'll find out what's happening. Right, I'm off folks, I've babbled enough. As always, I will ask you to like, share and subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the usual. It really does help the channel. I'd love to hit 1,000 subs this year. I don't think I'm going to do it, but I'll just try for next year. And I don't want to do it to say I've done it. No, I'm not interested in monetizing my channel or anything. I just want to say I hit 1,000 subs. Then I'll aim for 2,000. So, like a video, hit a thumbs up. Didn't like it, thumbs down. You're entitled to your opinion. Any comments? Whack them in the comment section below. Any helpful advice? Comment section below. Please feel free to share my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It really does help me. And when you subscribe, you click the little bell and then all. That'll notify you every time I put up a video. Sometimes once a week, sometimes less. Depends how things go. And with the weather changing now, I may not get out to do much filming for a while, so the channel may go a little bit quieter than normal. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'll keep you up to date with what's happening with Elvis. Keep an eye on my socials. Grumps Rides on Facebook and Instagram. There'll be information on there too. In the meantime, folks, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. And of course, the statutory. Toodles! I hate Saturday morning traffic. I hate traffic altogether. Greasy roundabout.